Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I wanted to make a video, just an update of what happened with Chloe. I've been dreading to make this video for some time, but I think it's time to post something just so everybody knows that she's no longer with us. On November 27th, at around 9:25, 9:30, I was still at work and my boyfriend texted me and told me that I needed to call the doctor because Chloe was having another seizure. And I ended up just giving him the phone number because he was the one that was there with her, knew what was going on, and could describe everything to the doctor. So he called the doctor. The doctor told him to give her half of a pill of anti-seizure and her autoimmune suppressant pill. So she had the seizure, and after she had her seizure, they went downstairs and he gave her her medicine, and they went back upstairs and she was on his lap and she started seizing again. He told me that I needed to come home as soon as possible. So I left work like about 10 minutes early, and when I got to the house, she was still seizing, and the doctor said to give the medicine about an hour for it to work, and it had roughly then been closer to about 10:30 that time. So once an hour hit, she was still seizing, and we had an ice pack on her, and she wasn't stopping. So I decided to take her to the emergency room, and she seized the whole way there. And they took her back, they gave her medicine, and they told me that if she didn't come out of the state that she was in, the best option would be to have put her down. And after they had given her medication, they gave her back to me, and she was twitching a lot, and I asked if that was normal, and the doctor just advised that it could be from the seizure or it could be from the medication that they had given her. So I stayed in the hospital for about 35 to 40 minutes after they had given her back to me, and I waited to see if she would stop twitching as much, and she kind of did. So I figured, keep an eye on her, take her home, and hopefully everything would be okay. And on the way home, she started crying and moving in her bag. So I pulled over really quick just to see what was going on, and I thought she was coming out of the medicated state that she was in. So I quickly got on the phone with the doctor because I wasn't sure, because she was kind of whimpering more than I thought that she should have. So they put me on hold. So I just ended up continuing to drive home. And when I got home, I took her out of the bag, and when I walked into the house, she started screaming. she started screaming so loud, and I was trying to comfort her as best I could. And she didn't stop. So then my boyfriend went downstairs. I handed him the phone and I told him that I was on the phone with the emergency room and to ask them if we needed to come back. And they heard her in the background and they told us to rush back to the hospital. So that time I told him to come with me. Because I knew it wasn't going to be good. So we went back to the hospital, and when we got there, they took her. And then the nurse called us back, and she gave us our options. And told us that we've done everything that we basically could for her. And it would be best for her if we put her down. So we both decided that that would be the best, and they brought her back into the room and we held her for a while. And then the nurse came in and she gave her medicine, and she and that put her down. And I basically watched her die in my arms. She was just in my arms, lifeless. After a while of holding her, they took her back and they gave us her paw print. And then we signed all the documents for cremation. She died about 1 a.m. on November 28th.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back, I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I had, you're all I had. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad, yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Oh, at night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, somewhere out